Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today, we're going to start switching things up. Instead of doing my normal video of Apex, today we're going to do The Division 2. As you can see, I've been playing for a decent amount of time. I'm already got a gear score of 500. I have two characters. This is my second one. I used to play with other people, depending on their level. But this is my predominant. Today we're going to be going over just the basics. So if you haven't played and you're looking for an almost review type game, this is what I'm going to be doing. If you want like how-to guides, I can do that as well to a certain extent, but I'm not going to be able to do certain things simply because of my level. I will work on that over time and adapt. But if y'all want any how-to videos in Apex, The Division, I can do that. So, we're going to start up the game. Usually it takes a little while to load, no matter what your Wi-Fi capability is. You can always hit R1 or L1 to go over tips and tricks and whatnot. So you have ones about the world in general, which is DC. This is The Division 2 by Tom Clancy. But this gives you all the tips and tricks and say, oh, hey, I wasn't able to read keyboard. And say, keyboard goes away. Oh, I'm going to have to go through the entire thing again. No, you can just hit circle and reread it, which I think is a cool feature. So I played the first one, and I honestly think the second one is a lot better. But as I said, it does take a while to load. I don't know if this is just mine, but mine usually sticks at 10, then zooms all the way up to like 98, and then finishes. So we're gonna wait a couple seconds while that does its thing. There it goes. See?
I've had a team analyzing the data you gathered at Kinley College. They discovered a threat we need you to investigate. Report to Torres at the White House for transpo.
Okay.
Civilians in distress.
So this is my map right now. So when you start off the game, you're gonna have your map. It's gonna look like just about this. When you start off the game and it gives you your intro, this is your main base of operations. This is the first thing that you do. You unlock this. So I'm gonna fast travel here right now while I'm talking. But you got the White House, and there are multiple bases of operations around the map. So the White House is just your main one. You can't lose the White House, no matter how hard you try. So the White House has a lot more than your other bases of operations simply because it is the main. But there are multiple around the map, including there's the castle, there's White House, there's the settlement, and then there's once it loads I'll pull it up because I can't remember it.
Safe area entered.
So you got this one over here. This one's called the campus, which is like a college campus kind of deal. There's settlement or the theater, and then there's one down here somewhere. There it is. There's castle. I haven't unlocked this one simply because of my world tier, but we're gonna hop out of here. So, see this helicopter right here? The helicopter that's over here, you can walk up to, and some people skip it, some people don't. You can talk to this lady. That's the pilot. And it brings
So we're really
up
going after the president. I'm ready when you are.
the
So you're
National
going after
Zoo,
the outcast leader, huh?
White Oak, Kennedy College, National Airport, and the Pentagon.
So you're
Pentagon's
going
the
after the
most
outcast leader, huh?
new one that they've added, which I've tried and I'm not getting very far. I've died multiple times while
Backup
doing
request.
it. Okay, so Isaac is basically like a narrator for you. So he'll tell you there's enemies nearby or you have low health. So he'll do that. So this is your recalibration. So you can pick any type gun that you want and you can recalibrate it using another gun to make that gun that you like more better. And you can also do that with masks or whatever you choose. Then you can also
Need
go
help
over to
crafting
this
something?
lady here. You can buy things, you can craft things from her, and you can sell to her as well. Anybody you can buy things from, you can usually sell from.
Later.
Then right here, you can craft whatever you have the blueprints to make. If you don't have the blueprint for it, you have one of two options. You can talk to this lady, see if she has it, or anybody else who you can buy from. Or you have to go on YouTube, look for what you want, and then talk to them. So, compared to the first one, you have a lot more options for your special talents. So, I believe in the first one you had the turret, the pulse, the shield, and then I believe you also had the hive. I'm not sure. I have not played in a while. But now you have 8 options. And so, say you wanted a turret, but you wanted a sniping turret. That's an option. You also have an artillery turret, incandescent, which is fire. And then you also have like an assault turret. Now you have that option for each and every single one of these, plus the fact that you can mod these to make them better.
Take care.
This you don't get for a decently long time. I've barely unlocked them. So these are specialist weapons. So you have 50 caliber sniper rifle, crossbow with explosive tips, multi-shot grenade launcher, so a technician, which I'll pull up a picture. So see that, what he's holding right there? He's got one of those. I haven't started his thing yet. I might make a video out of it, or at least when I unlock it. I'm not sure. It all depends on how things go. This right here. This is... Let's open it.
This
is
should really
something
be mounted on a
that
chopper, but if you can take it,
buy.
by all means, go for it.
I have it simply because I have it. I believe I bought it. I can't remember. At least my dad bought it. I'm not sure. But, yeah. So, within your base of operations, you are basically the highest held government official ever. Besides from the police. You're that special ops. You also have a firing range, so you can practice your shot, your ability. Got Charles Douglas over here. Stash. You see these all around the map in safe areas and whatnot. This is where you go to store your weapons. You can only store a certain amount though. Once you get to a certain amount, you can't store anymore. You either have to deconstruct it, or you have to take it apart. Or take it apart and deconstruct, it's the same thing. Or you have to sell it. Most people sell theirs, and while they know they plan to deconstruct it ahead of time because it's lower level than what they have, when they go to deconstruct it, they usually say mark as trash, which...
Inventory.
So say these gloves right here. Oh, I don't want them. So I'm hit L2. Hit L2 on those two. Now I can do it with any type of whatever. There it goes. And I can just go through each and every single one. Go, oh, I don't need these. And then when I go back, I don't have to go, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. I've already planned ahead of time what I don't want. I'm just going to walk up and sell all those things that I've marked under trash. You can sell it, or if you're in like the middle of a battle and it's a whole ton of really good stuff you want, you can deconstruct it. Which, depending on where you are with stuff, deconstructing can go over pretty well. Let's see. So you have safe houses around the map. Your safe houses, to unlock it, you're gonna have to travel there first. So you can't just automatically just go from safe house to safe house to safe house, just opening them. No, that's not how that works. You have to walk there first, open the door, so your character knows it's there. It's gonna pop up on your map, but once you go to a safe house and you open the door, you all like little side missions will pop up in that little area. So see how there's this white line going around this little area? Yeah, those missions are gonna be within that area. Just like in the first one, you have your dark zones. That's what DZ East is here. That's what DZ South is. And up here you also have DZ West. These are all dark zones, the heavily infected areas. So then you have areas like Roosevelt Island, which are strongholds. So there's a difference between strongholds and control point. A control point is like Alpha Bravo Charlie, which, for those of you who don't know what that means, is you have point A, point B, and point C. You have to capture them all. So that's like taking care of one of them. Doing a stronghold is like Alpha Bravo Charlie plus Delta and every single letter in the alphabet all in one. They're a lot harder. And then they've started to add more of these. Not long ago, it was just Kennedy College. Then they added the zoo and Camp White Oak. Then a little while ago, or a decent time ago, they added in the National Airport, which is a raid, which means you go in, kill a whole ton of people, and you get really good stuff. Now they've, or at least this is a main mission for me, it's the Pentagon. So any government facility that you can imagine that you want to go to in DC, any main government facility. So like Capitol Hill, you get to go into. White House, get to go into. Pentagon, you get to go into. Secret bunkers, you get to go into. You get to go everywhere in DC, basically. And shoot anybody you really want, except for your guys. You can't really kill them. I don't want to make this video too long. This was just an easy little skit that I wanted to do. If y'all want to do a longer video with how-to-dos, like how to make your armor red and whatnot, how to mod your weapons, I can explain y'all that, but I want to save that for a different time. If y'all want it, I can make it. If y'all don't, I don't have to necessarily make it. I can continue doing Apex videos. I might be doing a Need for Speed one here soon. It all depends. Please comment, subscribe, hit that little bell for notifications, and have a nice day, y'all.